All right. Testing, testing, 1, 2. Unloading my pockets. I don't know how this thing works. Hopefully it's okay. Guess I can pull this up on my phone. Lurking. Okay, so I can see chat. It's working. Thank you. How's the audio? I've never actually gone live on my phone before. And I'm going live on my old phone in case I end up dropping it in the pond. Sounds good. Excellent. Excellent. Alright, so we just got out of a pretty bad cold snap, and I saw the fish swimming around earlier. So, for anybody that doesn't know, I do live out in the middle of nowhere. My winter garden is in a state. I do not like to come out while it's cold, but just for added protection, I still have, of course, plenty of surface area in this pond, including that little trash can waterfall. This is my first pond I've ever made. But I keep these little pool floaties in here just so birds of prey and other little meanies can't disturb my fish, giving them a little bit of added protection and shelter when I'm not around. And then I have these little balls at the corner of it right now that supposedly help deter certain types of birds. Let's see. Hello, little fishies. You want to come say hi? I think they're just like, no, it's still too cold for this. But I did see them swimming around earlier. Come on. You know you want to see the hand. I think they're just like, we want to see the hand freeze. These guys are my absolute favorite. Once they get used to me being back over here again, they'll probably come over and say hi. Oh, there's a rice fish that snuck in. Oh, hello. These guys are so cute. You want to come over and say hi yet? You thinking about it? I think at this point they're just like, haha, your hand's cold. Hello, babies. Oh, now the couple came over, now they know it's safe. Oh my god, my hand is so cold. I'm sure I'm doing plenty wrong with this little pond right now, but this is my first pond. I have had to steal some rocks from it to go to my new pond. You guys are making a mess. All of the leaves and stuff coming up from the fall. Yummy. And then the minnows always hide out over here. This is the minnow spot. I will stuff my hand back in once it's done freezing. But yeah, this pond was a who's having babies? Hey, pillow cheeks. So I did call a bunch of different dig places. I sent in a bunch of emails for this first pond. I had people come out and survey the land. I don't know if this turns sideways or if you guys now have to turn sideways. I don't know anything about these functions. Maybe that's not how this works. I don't think it goes sideways. But I guess they were able to draw all of the lines for around the property. But as they got closer to the house, because they were done by family friends, they couldn't actually mark any. I guess there was no history of them or record. So there's that pole right there. They gave me a rough estimate that that line is running right about in this spot. And then there's my pond. I've done most of this just by hand. I do have some health challenges that make labor a little bit harder than it used to be when I was young. So I just do it in little bursts of digging, and I also don't drive, so a lot of the materials are here from stuff that I've had to order and then make myself. And then on the occasional outings that I can get to Lowe's or Home Depot's, I try to grab as many of these little blocks as possible to line it. And then I did have to steal some and uproot some during the flooding and for the build of my new pond. This is my absolute favorite little fishy. Hello. Come here. Come here. Leaves. The medium-sized ones are last season's babies. They're still not quite used to me stuffing my hand in here. They're like, we cannot eat you, but we want to. When it gets warmer, I will spend most of my afternoon out here. I have this little cozy little beach chair with the head cut out so I can just dip it over the pond and just watch them. And then I can stuff my arms through here to pet them. And there's an old water strip. Ooh, that needs to go into the trash. There's still snow on the ground over there. What is this? Hello, little fishies. You're so cute. Is that still snow? Oh no. I don't like that at all. That needs to not be there. And then some other random things that I've done for this pond. I got a trash can. I think it's like a 20-gallon or a 30-gallon. And I semi-dug it in and got some tubing to run the pipe down, and it kind of runs a small trickle waterfall. I've learned a lot from this first build, so I'm hoping to do better on my next one. I have a bunch of bio balls and then some slate rocks keeping them down so that the water has to flow up through them. And then I have an air pump inside that pushes air out. It's a dual air pump. So that goes there. And then there's another one on the other side of the pond. And then I have these little itty bitty solar air pumps. These things are quite cool. Oh, it's a little rice fish. I like to have a lot of aeration for my little fishies. And so I got a couple of emergency solar pumps. And they actually work pretty nicely. Like, I haven't had a pond fully freeze whenever I've lost power this winter. I've been coming out here and logging the temperatures and the freeze status of each one of my ponds. And these little air bubbles that just run off the sun, pretty useful. And then that's my makeshift power box. Trying to keep all my wires safe. I keep getting notifications that there's action happening at the pond. That is me over here with my butt firmly planted in front of the camera. Oh wait, I can't do sideways view. There we go. I should pull this up on my other phone so I'm in the chats and stuff. 1 second. There we go, now I can see chat a little bit better. I didn't know that the camera view didn't look so great though. I feel bad about that. Let's see. What if we move over here? It's still gonna be the trees. Over here? No, over. Same spot? Same spot. Okay, where's my little scoopies? Scoop, 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 scoop. It is freaking cold, dude. I don't think I like this. I thought it was warm, and now I'm out here, and it's definitely not warm. To be honest, I have no idea how many gallons this is. It's fairly small right now, and it's in its winter state of neglect. I still come out every day, but I can probably only tolerate a few hours of this. I am not built for cool weather. I'm going to try something. Let's see if it works. I'm going to put the phone in the pond. We're going in the pond. It might disconnect me. Hold on. How do I mute it? Okay, they're not falling for it. How does it sound with me being inside this little baggie? So these are just regular comets from PetSmart. And then some minnows. I think they're rosy minnows. And then there's a few rice fish. And then there's a few trapdoor snails. And then I will take us on a journey to the new pond here in just a second. Okay, we are going mobile-ish. So I took everything out of my pockets when I sat down, but I can't find my pocket knife. Where'd my pocket knife go? How do I lose all these things so quickly? I found a tape measure and a flashlight. Is my pocket knife still in my pocket? I do mute it when I put it in the water so it doesn't sound obnoxious. And I probably lose a little bit of connection when I go in the water. I have no idea what I did with my pocket knife. It is gone. Oh, here it is. It's in one of the utility pockets. So I have a little garden bag that I normally keep my Bluetooth speaker in, my beverage, some fish food, some dechlorinator, some Wonder Shell, and random bits and pieces in case I ever need to do anything while I'm out here. All right. I found the pocket knife. Did I put the pocket knife in my pocket? Yes. Okay, pocket knife is in the pocket. Let's see here. Whew. Okay. So now we will go on an adventure. My hair fell out of my hair clip. Oh goodness, it's so cold. To the new pond. So I'm not quite sure what I'm doing here yet, but I have some tubs that I want to eventually bury in a little bit. This is for a little waterfall. I would like one of the tubs to overflow into a little waterfall that goes down into this little pond. These are some caves that I was working on for the new pond. Here's some more tubs. These are all my handy dandy tools. I got a dirt stompy thingy, and a shovel, a rake thingy, an extra shovel in case I lose the first one, and some fence posts, and a blink camera. Oh, these are the, I still have to get more sand for this pond. I'm hoping to do that once it gets, maybe next week. If it's about this temperature next week, I can definitely work with this. I do need to lower this lip right here so it's not such a deep drop into the pond. I do live on a pretty significant hill. I've been trying to move some of this dirt and planting some grass to bring up the sides a little bit on the pond. Moving all of this dirt on my own is not easy. I gotta put up more little fence posts. I do plan to have this fenced in. Over there you can see that there is a creek. I have seen otters. I think they're like freshwater otters. It's magical. They occasionally come up when it's flooded. We have beavers, possums, raccoons, coyotes, wild boar. We have nature. We have Virginia nature. I haven't actually checked how deep it is right now because I'm still trying to work on bringing down the sides and adding like a lip. And yes, I know I have water in here. If I have to, I will remove the water, so at least some of it. I have a tape measure. I put it in my pocket. Where is it? It's somewhere in here. Oh. To be honest, if there is any help that you would like to provide, I just dug a hole and watched a couple of videos. Yeah, that right now it's only 16 inches deep. That is not how deep I wanted it to be. That's actually pretty depressing. So if I add more lip into it and push out some of this water, I might just bring up the sides instead of bringing that down. I'm pretty sure the freeze line isn't too terrible in Virginia, so 16 isn't terrible. But I wanted it to be much deeper. What is that? Is that a red worm? Can you see that? What is that? Looks like fish food. My pond fish would love this. Can I zoom in? Oh, I can. Hello there. What are you? Gross. So gross. But so yummy for the fish. That's cool. I've thrown a couple of my water changes from my fish tanks in here. I still need to add some sand. Hopefully that will be this weekend. Oh, yeah, I was saying earlier, squirrel, ADHD. I did try to plant a little bit of grass before fall completely ended, along with some, what were they? Turnips? Ignore my flip-flops. Yes, I am wearing fuzzy socks and flip-flops with my little sweatpants. It's cold. I tried to use turnips to try to get some good root structures in here. It looks like they all might have died. So I'll probably be doing that soon and then covering it with some hay. I do plan on putting some rocks up around it. The goal is I would really like to put a house right in front of this. Nothing big at all. And then just have this fish pond be the backyard to the house. That's to come, but once that goes down, I do want to plant some cherry trees up and down this hill area so that any runoff will go into cherry trees and blueberry trees. But I do not want to plant any kind of expensive fruit tree before I know where my house is going to be. Yeah, this is the new pond. Right now it's just got 3 little solar pumps running it. I do have a pretty large, not huge, I think it's about a 600 gallon per hour fountain filter. Might be more, I don't remember. That'll be going out in the middle of this, and then I'll eventually have a water pump doing the waterfall. I definitely have to bring down this side right here a little bit and flatten it. But yeah, as you can tell, I have no idea what I'm doing, but I'm doing as I do. Once I move the fish over to this pond and get all the sand, everything, that it won't be until like the pond temperature is around 70 is when I'll probably move it. So I have a few months to add the sand. I'll probably dig out the original pond just a little bit more and then make that a rice fish pond. Possibly. I literally got the one on Amazon. I typed in pond liner and it had the best ratings on it, and that's what I bought. Uh-oh. Am I disconnecting in my front yard from the internet? I can't see my chat because I have an error message. What did I do? Scurry over the house. Okay, so I can't see my chat on my actual phone. Yeah, I think I really don't even remember the person I was watching to learn how to do all of this. But it was just a simple video of dig a hole, put a shelf, put down a liner. And I know that this normally can go pretty horribly because I've seen a bunch of people doing videos of fixing ponds like this. But I'm still going at it anyways. Slowly but surely, I will get there. I just need to empty this. This is not needed. It is not part of my waterfall plan. Here we go. Alright, we're taking the journey. If you get motion sickness easily, shield your eyes because we're going into this jungle right here. Oh gosh, it's such a mess back here. Oh, crouch, crouch, crouch. Oh, hello, little fishies. Whew. Oh, I scared them all. But yeah, it's pretty nippy outside. At least it's getting warmer. It was just a couple of weeks ago that it got up to 70 degrees out of the blue. I got super excited. I bought a swim top because that's normally when I do all of my gardening is in the summer. I especially love it if it's raining, so I will do most of my pond work while it's raining. Excuse me. I think they really like these pool floaties as their little hidey places. It gives them a little bit of security. They'll normally swim along the back and then hop through that little tube, and they'll poke out at me from that tube or that tube. Here we got some rosy minnows. I only started with, I think, 6 or 7 of these things. I really did not think that they would successfully breed with goldfish. Never mind goldfish fry making it. That was definitely a shocker. I thought everything in this that was baby would get eaten, to be quite honest. But yeah, this is the pond. Right around this time of year, I will spend hours upon hours outside just hanging out. I got a little fire pit with a grill on it next year, so I'm going to learn how to cook things over a fire. See if I could get in close to the minnows. Hey. Alright, well I think I am good for the afternoon. I still need to do quite a few water changes on some of my tanks. I was not feeling very well yesterday, so I did not get much done. I definitely will plan on playing with the fish cam being underwater a little bit more. I think that's always super fun in the summertime, especially once I can get this pond cleaned up a little bit. It's in a state. It bugs me, but it's too cold to care. Oh goodness. But yeah, this is the area that I normally frolic about. It's normally used for hay, so it's quite hard to find rocks around here unless I do quite a bit of traveling. and I am not in shape like I used to be. That's another hay field up there. Now we're just too bright. These are all my blueberry trees in the front. Maybe those strawberries. I got some mulch for next summer. This summer. That's my pond. Let's see. I think this might be garlic. I planted some garlic here. I'm such a lazy gardener. But I got distracted with fish very easily too. Oh. Here's a carrot I forgot to pull last year. Mmm, yummy. Mmm. Gross. I can stay there. Oh. I can't even flip my camera or end the stream, guys. I don't even know what to do right now. There's some kind of an error that keeps popping up. Oh, hello. Self. Thank you all for hanging out. Bye-bye. If I can end it.